Grand Rising Elizabeths, all you beautiful queens and kings and Elizabeths and little ladies. She is full of joy this morning. My goodness gracious. Um, I am Queen Aduni, and your co-host is Lolly Mariah. And little Destiny there, she's being trained. She's being trained to take over the world. That's right, baby. I got something to say. So I really welcome everyone here today. This is Passion and Purpose. Today we're going to talk about, actually, I want to show a film that talks about why it is so wonderful to be Black. How about that? And the gift that we have. And then after this, then we'll talk a little bit about what's happening it, based on what you see, why Africa is rising in such a way right now,
Okay.
in the sense of timing, and why we are here. And for some reason, we chose to be in some melanin,
Right.
and so this is the life that we're living right now. And to understand why did we choose to be Black, um, or the benefit of thereof. So, but otherwise, before we do that, y'all want to say Grand Rising individually? Grand Rising.
And right. I do want to share something that I can
Yeah.
because you're my family. Um, I recently received an obituary sent from my uncle from his daughter. I didn't go to the funeral, but she sent it to me, and I was just reading over it in the order of service. And one of the songs is what is this called? I was singing it today, and my husband looked at me like, oh, when we all get to heaven, you
Yeah,
might.
yeah.
Yeah, so I was singing that song, and I thought about it because we follow A Course in Miracles. I realized I'm already in heaven,
Mhm.
so it's not something that's coming up. It's already happening. And so when it says, when we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing it would be, we should
Mhm.
all be rejoicing now.
Right
When
now.
we all Jesus, what you know, we can see it in each other already.
Mhm.
Um, I know some people might not like the thought of seeing it like that, but it's really real. And that's all. I just want to share that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. Yeah, I'm learning more and more your perception, I think that's the word,
Uh-huh.
or your take on or your alignment with life is I'm understanding more and more that it is something you get to create.
Yes. Yes.
And in that creating, and even um, like in the Course in Miracles, where it talks about in just a second, that whole thing can change. The shift,
Yes.
the shift. It's the renewing of the mind. It's the uh when they talk about the renewing of the mind and they talk about repentance turning away from and not ever doing that again.
Right.
That's just as important. It's just as important to do that in relation to your life, not just what they would consider your sins, but your life.
Right.
That doesn't work for me anymore. And it wasn't that it was bad. It just that just doesn't turn me on anymore, or I don't think about that anymore. Like that kind of thing. So,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
thanks for sharing that.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for
Anyone
listening.
else? Calvin, Grand Rising. Want to give everybody a moment to
Grand Rising.
welcome the day in your own words. And then I have actually it's called Why. Black people the power of our prayer
Hmm.
and why that was put into us, period. Um, yeah, lolly, lolly. Oh, and also I want to say that today is the 11th of July, 2025.
Yes.
And I'll tell you why that's so important because in some of the videos as I'm going through and putting them into the to this updating the website, some of them don't have a date, right? They don't have a date on them, and I go to listen to the host to say today is
Yes.
and the dates. And there's a couple that it wasn't said, so I had to point those out. But go ahead, beautiful Queen Lolly.
Grand Rising, y'all. I'm grateful for all of my opportunities today. And sometimes it's interesting. I have to, when my world is full and busy and all the things that are happening, it's easy to get lost in the sauce and get overwhelmed. And but I'm so grateful for every opportunity. And it's interesting because I am working a job that I was working last summer as well. And it's so I basically am a coordinator for multiple sites for DPS summer schools. And I last year I had a really solid team. I did my job, which was, kind of in a sense supervising the sites and making sure they had all their materials and connecting with the program directors of the program they were working to make sure that they got everything and any questions were asked and all that. And it was so smooth. And it was great, because I was pregnant last year, so it helped that I didn't have as much stress. Still work, but I didn't have as much stress. And I was like, when I finished the program last year, I was like, this was great. I wish I could have taught more, but I'm just gonna be the coordinator. That's fine. And so this year I was in a position in my life where this opportunity actually was very necessary. And so I was able to take the role again. And this time, careful what you wish for. I've had so much going on with teachers, hiring and firing and moving around and needing extra support and guidance and I'm like, all right, I got this, I got this. And this time, because of all of that, I have had to step in and teach.
Right, right. Got your opportunity.
There you go. So, it's just, a lot of times we ask for things and we have to remember when we're asking for things that we don't always control how it happens.
Right.
Right.
But you ask for it, you might just receive it. And
Mhm.
similarly to when I was a kid and I prayed for glasses and braces. Don't know why I did that. But it was one of the most expensive prayers that I've ever prayed, and well, here we go. Or how I prayed for my baby. Didn't know how that situation was going to happen, but I have her. And so I'm saying all this to say is, and as we're walking in our passion and purpose, remember what it is that you are asking for. Be
Yeah.
careful with the words that you speak over your life. And just really utilize every moment as a part of your beautiful journey, growing experience, learning experience. Um, and I'm grateful. So that is what I had to share today. That's
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hmm.
Well said.
All right,
Yes.
Lakeisha girl, come on, talk about the backyard.
Yes, it's my project. So I'm excited. You know, I'm on a journey. I feel like, I know that I'm having an epiphany. And so, just being outside around the beautiful flowers, relaxation to be able to, reflect. So I love being out in nature. And making it beautiful. So I'm excited about my little project. It's so beautiful at night. The ambiance with the lights coming on.
Yeah.
Oh,
We just finished the deck, just put the tent up. Now I'm waiting for all of my little cute stuff to decorate the inside of the deck with flowers and
Oh,
everything. It's just coming together. And so
oh,
I'm out here picking out the weeds and all that stuff. So I'm gonna have one little get together.
no. Okay, good.
Yeah, the ambiance is really beautiful at night. When I pull up in the driveway, I'll be like, oh my God, this is just so beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, nice,
yeah. That's
sir.
nice. That's important. That's really important.
Really is.
How are things going with the book signing and all of that, Lakeisha?
It's very interesting.
Do
Right.
Very
tell.
interesting regarding the book and how the process is going. Um, I'm very positive. I'm going to have a nice turnout on August the 17th.
Mhm.
Oh,
But just it's some things that I just need clarity on,
Mhm.
you know. So the book has made the bestseller already. I'm just
Oh.
waiting on my link. Yeah, I'm waiting on the link
Mhm.
and different things like that. And then I'm gonna purchase at least 100 books to have on site that day. And so
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm just excited and just really want to get my mind set.
Yeah.
I'm learning some really powerful things with the mind when it comes to wealth building and
yeah.
wealth and different things like that. So I'm excited to share the information with you all.
Mhm.
Oh,
Thank
well,
you.
looking forward to all of that.
Wow.
Yes.
You want to greet us, Calvin? Thank you,
Uh,
Lakeisha.
I was giving y'all space because, once I jump in, I forget to think I'm by myself.
To take me last. Take me last.
I know, yeah. Sometimes, yes, you have to get out the way and let everybody else do what they need to say, and then you have to put a bridle on your tongue. But the beauty um, of life and living is that you may not realize, but God is ordering our steps. And even the stumbles and the trials and tribulations and the valleys and the amounts that we deal with are there for a purpose. So, writing about be you transformed by renewal of your mind, it happened for a reason because that's all. It was something that I need on my journey to get myself where I need to be. And I understand my walk of faith, because you're right about something, but when you start to live it, you see that you have to. It's a must. It's a
Yeah.
must. It's a must. So we're challenged immensely, but the thing that sustains us is our faith. And being the people of faith that we are, we have to do what? Lean more on the Lord than what we do. And trust in him and know for a surety that he will direct our path, because after all, we're a people that was delivered from a wicked task. But now that we was delivered from that, we're still captive in our mind.
Mhm.
We're still captive in our mind because we have really have to reinvent ourselves and renew our mind, and that's a critical part of our journey. So
Yes.
we're in a crisis right now that we perpetuate against ourselves, because it's like it's a puppeteer, but we're being led astray by ourselves. And so now it is a time for renewing of the mind, because our whole perspective and paradigm and narrative must change.
Mhm.
And it begins with you as an individual. That's
Mhm.
the power of the Christ within you. It's a personal thing.
Yes.
And the Old Testament was a nation, but in the New Testament, it's the individual
Mm.
taking responsibility for ownership of the direction that their life needs to go. Because I'm writing another book, and the first thing the first part of the book, the first in the introduction, it's about you taking ownership. Okay, you can't change the past. I
Right.
talk about the elements of my family challenges and all that, but I say I can't change the past, but I can go forward something doing different. That's what life is all about. A
Yeah.
different mindset, because you can't change nothing about what you did or didn't do. That's over. But what you're going to do now is critical. So taking ownership for responsibility for your life is critical right now. We can blame people for everything, but what we need is inside of us. We have to change our own narrative.
Yes.
And there's power in our thinking. That's why I like to save myself for last, because but you know what? I'm learning the value of listening and hearing others. But then you know what? You people need to hear you too.
That's
You
true.
need to
Right.
hear yourself.
That's right.
That's it.
We hear
That's
from
it.
Evelyn yet?
Pardon?
She said something quick.
Oh,
She was first. So now we can come back to her,
Yeah.
see if she done generated some more energy there.
Well, I just, I asked for this is what I said out loud the other day. I said, I have these little magnets that I'm working on, and I don't want to do it in my office. I want to do it in a space outside, Lakeisha,
Yeah.
where I can stick my feet in the grass
Mm-hmm.
and work on my project and just be at peace. So I just want you to know I'm available
Mhm.
via company Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we alternate between taking RJ to work, which he loves. By the way, he's beginning to like it. It's a lot. It's
oh,
physical for him. This
wonderful.
isn't what he signed. We signed him up for. He was supposed to be in an art program, but this is like just learning thing about firefighters and just a lot of physical activity and just learning how to navigate getting out of a fire. Just different things. With the fire department there at the Wayne County Community College campus downtown. So, uh,
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Happy for him. Mm-mm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So we got him with Reverend Omani, and she cleared him up.
I'm
Of
sure
course.
she
Of
did.
He wasn't liking that his plans didn't go as he planned, but
Uh-huh.
right.
now he's okay with it. So,
Okay, good. Good. Thank you for sharing that.
yeah.
Wow. Let me ask you, each of you, a question, because I was just thinking about Reverend Omani and when she shared what she had done, and in my mind, it was like I said to myself, she has a gift of that. She's gifted to do that. What are you that you know that you're gifted to do? Um, and I'm not talking about I'm gifted to sing or I'm gifted to, if it is I'm gifted to sing, but what does that gift do for people? Because some people sing, some people sang, and some people they moan and they supersede all that wiggle with the voice and all that stuff. They'll just a mother will come and start moaning and deliverance will hit bam right like that. So that would be like my gift is this. Well, what is your gift? What is your gift that the way you do what you do is different from anybody else, and you know that, and you appreciate that, and you honor that?
For me, I have the gift to share gratitude. Um, I do it every time. Even when I come on the show, you notice I'm always thanking everybody, everything, but it's natural. And I do it even when I'm texting anybody. I'm praising them, gratitude for them. They're gonna feel that from me. Um,
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
natural. It's nothing I'm trying to do, but I'm just doing it because that comes out. So that's my gift.
That's perfect. That's a
And
perfect
that's true.
example, and I
Very
agree,
true.
right?
Very true.
For me.
I agree. Next.
Um, I would say for me, further than singing is uh I have an empathetic, I guess, gift. Like in the music that I create, but in often in how people ask me to show up for them with music. It's often allowing them to be able to connect with themselves, reflect, or release. And so that kind of came to me recently. I was thinking kind of this question for myself, and somebody And then I got booked to sing a couple funerals. And I'm like, people keep asking me to sing funerals, go to healing events, do whatever. And I'm just like, there's a reason, a reason more than just I sing, because you could pick any singer if you just want a singer.
Right.
There's more to it. There's a feeling that people want to connect with or within their spirit that I'm able to provide. So I will say that I'm still learning. So I wish I could explain it better, but I'm discovering this for myself too.
Yeah, you explained it very well.
Yeah.
I got it. I get it. Mama Evelyn.
um, I think I know. No, I don't think I know. Um, in my creative endeavors, to listen to spirit when it just tells me these random little things to do, just really it's like, where did that come from? But oh, that's a good idea. And so I stop what I'm doing and I get all involved in it and I do it. And then down the road, it makes somebody's day,
Mm.
makes them feel special.
Yes.
They say, where did you come up with this? I'm like, it's not just me, you know. And I think that what really plays a part in it is the words that and the phrases that I have accumulated that speak to people, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Earrings that say, don't judge my life by the chapter you walked in on. And
I,
I like
I,
that's interesting. Wow.
I like that.
Wow. Wow.
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
just
like that.
yeah. And
Like that. Yeah.
just being able to and in the creative process, they say, wow, people are so, it takes so little for people to really feel like they're doing something artistic. They say, oh, I did this.
Yeah.
And I create the space for that with no judgment. Oh,
Yes.
well, you should do it. The only thing I bring in is that we'll use this product to create this.
Yeah.
But I really, really strive not to impose on their creative visioning of what they're doing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So, yeah.
You.
That is so true.
That's true.
That
Yeah.
is so true. That is so true. You around you, Mama, you just, me, and you're in awe of whatever we do.
Yeah. Yes.
She's in awe of whatever that is. And so that's very much appreciated. That's probably why people call on you. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm just giving thanks for you giving us a platform to work in, work around and create. You offer that. You give us a space to do it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like whatever. You you really you were used to loose me.
Right. Yeah, right.
Because, I mean, and I have created some beautiful hairstyles. And I've always looked at the head as my canvas. So
Yeah.
if I've
Yeah.
been in your head, you were my canvas. And many times I had to say, yeah, you remember me? Uh, you did my hair. I said, turn around.
Right.
'Cause I'm in the back of your head all the time. Turn
Uh,
around. Oh, okay, I remember now. But we were Everest was known for the artistic work that we did because we did cornrows. That was before all of the individual braids and definitely before the locking came
right.
full force.
Okay.
Um, and once we started doing locking, and we really started with the sister locks,
Okay.
and then traditional locks and all of that. And so, of course, doing them, we had to also study and learn about them and understand our hair. And we have the most unique hair ever, of all people, because
Yeah.
we have hair of all people.
Right.
We were the beginning, and so yeah, so that's where we would be cornrolling and making designs and patterns and stuff like that in the hair. Um, yeah. So so
Wonderful.
what I do is my gift is to create space for people to express their passion, and that really is, and to get paid, that's on God's side. That's not my side.
Okay. Okay.
So I give you that space to do what you love to do, which is and respect the space.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I've had uh where I'm at now, at first I was in another space that you had to go through the building to get to. Now I'm right, I can advertise because I'm right on the street.
Right.
So yeah, so we would just do things that was going to promote every person, you know, and that's where knowing why you're here is important.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then when you look back on your life, you'll see that you were doing that as a child.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
You
Yes.
did that very thing. It doesn't change, it's just you learn more about how to do it.
You
Right.
evolve. Evolve.
Yeah, and you get even if a person was not able to do what they love to do,
Mhm.
somewhere,
Yeah.
like you're in prison or you're somewhere, that gift is still activated.
Because that's who you are. That's who you are. That's who you are. And you cannot contain it. It just comes out naturally.
Right.
I'm a compassionate person, but always have been. But like you said, I've just learned how to express it more and be more considerate of other people's needs, and um, not just focus on myself. Well, not neglect myself as well, because
Mhm.
sometimes you can be so compassionate you get lost in the sauce because you're so used to giving to others. But I've learned the value of making sure that I be that friend to myself that I am to other people.
Exactly.
Because you can advocate for others, but then you spend all that energy. But see, people get used to you being a certain way, but you have your needs too.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
just because you're on top of your game doesn't mean that you have the whole world on your shoulders at times. So it seems like, but you need to have people to advocate for you too. So being compassionate for people, you have to let people be compassionate for you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
There's a
Absolutely.
balance there,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
you have needs too.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what I want to ask you now, because it's too late to do the video, um, is what oh, did everybody respond to that?
Did Keisha do it?
The key's in her
She
yard.
on the phone right now,
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, I don't know. Did she?
No.
She multitasking.
Look
She's moving
how
and
she
shaking. She
looking
ain't
up
up.
like what? What? What?
I'm talking about you. Yeah.
So
Yes, I'm multitasking.
what's that for
Yes.
you, boo?
What's up for what today or
No.
No. Okay, so
I
what is, go ahead, look at Dietrich, because I almost forgot what I asked.
how do you show your essence of who you are in your passion or whatever your what how do you say it, Queen? I'm
There's
just
your gift.
What's
that
your
what's
How
your
does that gift show up for you? How does it manifest for people, whatever? What is that thing that's special about you?
you know, for me to know that I'm being effective, to know that I am making a difference in people's lives is them themselves. How people respond to me, how people talk to me, how people express how they benefited from being associated with me. So
Mhm.
that's the best, to me, the best thing right there. When my clients say, I love you. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So that's huge for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying I love you. But my clients, before they hang up, they say, I love you. So
Mm-hmm.
when they do that, you know what I mean? That means I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm doing something right. And to keep on doing, but still work on becoming a better version of
Mhm.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that is how I know that I'm being effective, because love is just powerful. And so just to have clients to
Mhm.
want to talk with you, I have to, sometimes humble myself and be thankful that clients do want to call me every day. Some of them want to say, hey, I just want to say how you do, or they just want to be connected in my world. I
Mhm.
need to just, appreciate that. One
Mm-hmm.
client sent you something. Did you open it? That sent you, she calling me all the time. I be busy, you know what I mean? But
Yes.
the fact that somebody just wants to hear my voice sometimes and just wants to be connected, that really truly is a blessing.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
have to change my attitude. Did you get the gift that I gave? Did I get? And so I did. I got it last night when I went to Global, opened it up. And so I'm sure she's waiting for me to say.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't want to say it wasn't much, but it was up to this the point that you thought to give me something.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So to me, that's what lets me know that my essence, my
Yeah.
aura,
Mm-hmm.
is being felt and I'm doing something right. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I look at. How do people respond to me when they're near me, when they connected to me? What are they saying?
Right.
What is my track record? What's my track record? You know what I mean? So, you know, that means a lot to me.
Yeah.
It means a lot to me when my ex-husband, um, when he have a hard time getting girlfriends because a lot of times he has so much respect. She a good mother. She's this. They be like, okay, then maybe you need to get back with her. Maybe
Right.
you need, but he can't say, I did the best I can to be a good person. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? To be a friend, to be loving, to be a good mother. I'm not perfect. There's no book out here, but I do the best that I can,
Yes.
because I want God to be proud of me. And I know we're blessed to be a blessing. And
Yes.
so to hear people always say how positive he still talks about me, it just tells me that, I've job well done.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Your mama raised you right.
Yeah, that part, I guess that has something to do with it too.
That's funny.
Sometimes people look at their upbringing. They may not be the best, but sometimes those situations make you change, make
Yes.
you say, I don't want to live like that. I'm not going to be like this. I want my dreams to be different.
Mhm.
So appreciate whatever the cards has been dealt to you. Appreciate it, because it's probably to help you make you a better version of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Lakeisha, how's your mom doing? We haven't seen her in a while. Where's she been?
She
I
pop,
know. Look, she went and got
popping
her
in.
she went and got her another job, because natural living by design ain't paying her enough. It's coming. It's coming. But yeah, so she's working, and so
Oh,
Yeah. Speaking of family, I was just thinking about this the other day, how blessed my family migrated here.
Okay.
Yeah. I came here and when I started braiding, I called my cousin who was like that, like we like that.
Mhm.
Uh,
She's gone now, but um, and then we went and got my cousin, I mean her brother. So that was Omaha. Then we went to uh, let's see, Omaha, Nebraska, and then Gary, Indiana, and then California. That's when my mom and all the rest of them came out here. and so that we can do this braiding world, that business, Um, I forgot where I was going with that. Uh,
Um,
uh,
Started off talking about migrating here from another place. With the braiding.
Mhm.
I
Uh,
don't know. I don't even know where I was going. So
okay,
forget it.
all good. It's all good.
Yeah, yeah. I just know that so okay, here's another question for you. Um Calvin, did you do yours?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think I did, yeah.
Okay, okay. So when you describe Grand Rising Elizabeth's show to others, what do you say? And hold on, because I'm gonna put you on each one a big face size.
Okay,
All right, who's first?
I'll go.
I love this girl. She's always ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Uh,
You know what? Because if I don't have an answer, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. But I have one. So yeah. For me, I talk about Grand Rising Elizabeth. First, I start by talking about
Okay, let's
forgiveness.
do it like this.
Well,
I don't want you to say what you talk about. I want you to talk about it. I want you to tell me. So I'm going to ask you as an interviewer. Tell me something about, and then you tell me, okay?
okay, now that's a different way of doing it. Now I had to get my words together. So somebody else can go first.
I mean, what do you say? So, Deetra, tell
Yes.
me something about Grand Rising Elizabeth. How long have you been on there, and what do you do, and what's special about it? What generates you?
Okay, for me, from my perspective, Grand Rising Elizabeth is a wonderful actually it's a week long talk show. It's 5 shows, Monday through Friday from 9 to 10, and I actually have the health and wellness show on Tuesday at 9 o'clock. And it for me it gives me an opportunity to share a passion of mine, which is health. And I have a partner, um, Miss Stacy, Sister Stacy. She is my host on that show, and we talk about wonderful things throughout the week, to elevate your life. So Elizabeth, it's about passion. We want to encourage each other, and we want to support each other, because each of us have something that we bring to the table that we want to share, and we want to support that. So it's very encouraging. It's a week long show, like I said, where you get encouraged in your life, whatever walk you have. How is that?
That's perfect.
Okay, good.
Thank you. Who's next? Okay, Calvin. Okay, let me see. We got time for Calvin.
you sure? Okay. Well, they
Hold
use the
on
phrase.
just a second, just a second.
Yeah.
So, Calvin, what brings you to Grand Rising Elizabeth? You've been with us, about 5 months? Has it been?
It may be longer. It seemed like longer,
Maybe,
but it's been
yeah.
a great opportunity. A great opportunity. It's a phrase to use. Good morning, America, and Robin Williams had the movie Good Morning Vietnam. Think about it. When you wake up in the morning, you wake up with a burst of energy. And you have a great opportunity to set the tempo and the beat for your day based upon the first moments. So having grand rising, you wake it up with a sense of awareness that hey, you woke up this morning. And how you start your day is you're in charge of your day. So we really deal with multi-facet, a holistic approach to our being with grand rise. Because you're talking about health and wellness. You're talking about mental health. You're talking about physical wellness. You're talking about financial relationships and all that. You're talking about everything that we need to address, and not to be not to be biased or prejudiced. Women talk about these things more than men, but men need to talk about the same things we're talking about. And since about the club, possessions, and vain pursuits, you need to go inwardly. But understand who you really are. You have to take more time out for you and get quiet and get still and understand the divine presence within you and how awesome your mind is. But you can't get that just staying on the surface. So the beauty of Grand Rising, you get a chance to go deep. Go deep inside yourself. Like the song say, take a stroll through your mind and be surprised what you might find.
Right.
Going on that inner journey is the key to your salvation. And this is something only you can do.
That's right.
That's it. I can say more, but that's it.
Ashe, thank you. Thank you very well.
Right.
There was something that you said that like, well, okay, yeah, I like that. I like that. I'll have to listen to it. Point it out. Who's next?
Oh, I'll go. When I
Hold
discuss,
on, sweetheart.
okay.
So, Mama Evelyn Pinkard, you've been with Grand Rising Elizabeth from the very beginning, almost the very beginning.
Yeah.
And yeah, have become at the very beginning. You was a very strong pillar. That when you didn't show up, it was like, where is she at? Where's she at? What draws you to Grand Rising Elizabeth?
Well, Sheila, I have known you for a long time, and it was all in divine order with meeting Juanita and her husband Sheldon, and them taking RJ to school. And then she said, "Do you know Sheila Hale?" And then she told me about. I said, "Oh, she's got a Zoom." Because I wasn't doing anything at 9 o'clock, it was 8 o'clock in the morning then. You was 8 to 10. And so, yeah, and ever since then, it just clicked that this is um something I need to do every morning because it starts my day, and I have learned so much that I needed to go further with my life because I was stuck. I was stuck. I didn't, I was really stuck. And I have gotten so much information and so much advice. And now to host a show that I'm still figuring out what to do with. Thursdays, art and creativity, and just something flashed across my mind. Like I said, Spirit just be giving me information. And so this, for me, Grand Rising Elizabeth has moved me forward and put me in position where things are going to break. Things are breaking wide open. It hooked me up with Reverend Omani and the Course in Miracles that I had been wanting to do forever. I mean, I want to say at least 20 years. I had been wanting to do this. And now to be my second go round with it, and still exploring, and it's and and when I feel like I'm stuck, all I do is get on this show Monday through Friday, and I'm not stuck anymore. And to be a part of this group and friends that I have new friends like Deidre and Lolly and Calvin and Lakeisha and Star. Star. I've known her as long as I've known Queen. And it feels like we've been friends forever.
Yes.
And I like that about myself, that I can say I have friends that are true friends and will call me on my stuff. Okay. And I don't get offended. I do not get offended. I try to figure out where the truth is. I'll say, where, okay, let me figure out how that, because if that's something they're seeing, then maybe I better check myself, you know. But this has been the best experience ever. And I look forward to continuing and growing my show and growing my presence and growing my business and my influence on people.
Yes, yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lale, lale.
Yes, I can go. Baby girl, please don't cry. No, no. Hold on. Like 2 minutes. Okay. Um, all right.
So
So
Lale, you are the youngest, and we like to, Star and I like to say that when you're leading and the games that you have us to play, and and all of us being more of an quote unquote elder to you. And you just have us going around trying to figure stuff out, and we just say she probably sitting there just laughing at us. And we been get all involved like a kid that's got some a Play-Doh or something, just trying to figure it out and stuff. So, we definitely appreciate what you bring to the table. And you talk about you get wisdom from us, we get a lot of wisdom from you. So I'd like for you to
Yes.
share with us what attracts you, what keeps you going with us, Grand Rising Elizabeth.
yes. So Grand Rising Elizabeth is a wonderful platform because it's a place full of people who seek to inspire others in some way, and also be inspired themselves, and that's like super huge for me. I used to tell people when I was on social media or meet people, and they'd be like, "Oh, follow me, blah blah blah," and I just be like, "Well, I only follow people who inspire me." And so, in the same way, on this show, it's really beautiful to each day have the opportunity, you might not always take it, but to have the opportunity to speak with people who, really want to grow, who are growing, who are learning from each other, who are sharing, who are spreading their network and information. There's things that I didn't learn about, from life insurance to life laws and laws of Maya and and dreams and then just taking life, each day in appreciation and gratitude. And it's so beautiful to have just a group of people, not and many women and also men, but just a group of people that every day I know that I can at least tap into that type of energy as I'm starting the day. And it's so important for me just the past few years. I've been through the different waves of energy that Grand Rising Elizabeth had to offer, and I've been able to pull so much. And to be honest, just having this type of community has really helped prepare me for things in life that I never would have expected. And so I really do appreciate that, and that's what keeps me going with this. And even though we all have our moments, I know I have my moment where I'm like, sometimes I'm like, I do not feel like dealing with anybody, talking to anybody, leave me alone. But then I'm like, oh no, then I wake up and I'm like, I need to hear about herbal teas or something. And so I'm tapped right back in. And so, I love the array of information that's there. And I'm a lifelong learner. I love that. I like to learn from people. I like to listen. That's like I'm big on my own personal mantra is listen, learn, lead, and be positive. And so when I'm able to listen to other people's stories, to listen to what other people are doing, what works for them, what didn't work for them, it's so beautiful. And we don't always have that community accessible to us all the time, or at least we don't realize what it is or where it is. And so Grand Rising Elizabeth has been really important for me. And even if I've ever tried to step away, I somehow am right here, and clearly I'm saying it right now. So I appreciate
Can
it.
you repeat the L's you listed? Listen, learn, something
And
else.
be positive.
Yep.
Be
Listen.
positive. You know I wrote it down, right?
Okay, good.
It's tattooed on my back because everyone always says live, laugh, love, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. That's cute. But then when I was younger, I think I was in like high school or maybe college, I don't know, and I was like, what about something else? Listen, learn, lead, and be positive. And
Oh,
it
Okay.
lead.
Yep, lead. But it's in that order. You gotta listen. You have to learn, and then you can lead and keep an optimistic attitude about life. So yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ashe, that was beautiful.
Earrings to come.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lakeisha. And I'm gonna ask you this question in your glory on a Wednesday when you're all dude up and stuff, okay?
All right.
This is real and you are beautiful. And Lakeisha, oh my goodness, in meeting you when you came onto the show, and were you a guest your very first time on
Yes, I was a guest the
Danielle's
very
show?
first time.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes,
Yes.
yes. And you brought your crew, you had your people with you and stuff,
Our
she had,
entourage.
yeah, she did. She did. She had her crew with her and stuff, and it was beautiful. And she's never left.
Mhm.
Just stepped in there and I just admire your heart, your financial heart. Madam Finance.
Mm.
And your drive and your patience with us. And because we know you have this drive and you could just really just tell us off. I ain't telling you nothing else, but you just stick with us. And because you said you are determined that we are going to have a financial breakthrough and stay in that, not just a
Yeah.
breakthrough and then peep in and come back out, but that we're going to get in there and that you are, this is coming to me right now, you are taking us into Canaan land
Yes.
and preparing us for being able to stay in there,
Yes.
stay in there and do very well and not run back. Oh, this giants. No,
Yes.
you
Yes.
are preparing us for that. So I want to say that.
Yes.
And what is your take on Grand Rising Elizabeth?
So when I came to Grand Rising Elizabeth, I didn't know what to expect, right? And so a lot of times you have to be connected to individuals that are like-minded.
Yes.
So I know that I'm powerful. I know the knowledge that I have. And sometimes when I speak, sometimes I would speak over people's heads. So some people not ready for the knowledge that I have.
Mm.
But when I came to the Elizabeth and I listened, I stayed I wanted to see what it was like for a week. I said, wow, these women are powerful. To
Mhm.
know that you all have been working on yourself, your personal development, knowing that a lot of you have been the landmark form. Like I know the transformation. I know what it takes. And so to know that you all have been through training, landmark training, that was huge for me. I
Yeah.
said, these women are elevated. They're open, you know. So I had to be connected. I just like, wow. And then in 1 week, I saw transfer. I didn't even know you. I saw transformation. I saw in 1 week Evelyn rise. I saw 1 week. Deidre, everybody was elevated. In 1 week, I saw
Yeah.
the elevation. I said, this is where I got to be because these women are determined. They're not quitters. They're still in there and they're working on their mindset, their personality, just the aura, everything was just the growth minded. openness. This spiritual is really the spiritual mindset of everyone is really what got me, that had me stay, because everything begins with the spirit. You get your spirit right, your mind right, ain't no stopping us. There is no stopping us. So you are display the spiritual aspect of it, the openness, not closed minded, because you can't grow if you close minded. And I saw that you all were open to the information that was being given. The guests that were coming on was just powerful. And so I knew that I could grow here, and I need to be around like minded people who could understand. I'm not trying to say I'm all that, but I know spiritually, consciously, I was more advanced than a lot of people who I have worked with. But this group right here is a group of powerful individuals, and I admire Lolly so much because that girl ain't no joke. She is a
Yep.
Lolly girl. You is a powerhouse. All of you all are powerhouses, and so that's what helped me to stay. And I felt like I could be valuable to also Grand Rising Elizabeth. So, and you all could be valuable to me.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was asking Star, she's standing right here by me. I said, did you want to share? But I know she missed a lot of the show. And it's 10 o'clock. I'll catch her at another time when she's on camera being Star. That was beautiful, Lakeisha. Thank you so much. Everyone, I was able to hear from every one of you, and all of it touched my heart. I'm here because the Holy Ghost said, be here. Say, get your butt up and turn the Zoom on.
Right.
But in reference to that, let me um yeah,
I,
in
I just
reference to
okay, go ahead.
why someone saying something.
Go ahead.
No, I just want to say that I'm here because in the fullness of time, I created this. And I said Lolly's going to be there, Lakeisha's going to be there, Calvin, Evelyn, Star, and Deetra are going to be there on this day. And I will be here as well. So,
And Queen, could you give a shout out about Sunday's event?
yeah. I'm so excited. I'm telling you. I think we're going to do it on the inside because it says so far, it says there's 50% chance of rain.
Oh,
And we don't want to put all that stuff in and have to run it back in.
right.
But we're super excited. I know, the show is going to be amazing. Nawili will be there to throw in some yoga, and we're just going to have a good time. A lot of different people are coming. It is that like for the first half hour we will be doing something with the Phillips music. You'll only hear my music and Phillips music
Right. Yay.
because today Sunday is about me.
Right. Right.
So yeah, and then I'll do a 45-minute show, and then we open it up. I'm hoping the brother that does Tai Chi, but all of this will be going on throughout any of these days.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
not happening this Sunday, it'll be on another one because I'm asking people to tell me which day, which Sunday they want to participate in.
okay.
Okay, so I'll talk to Edwana and Ray. They're going to come out and do probably about a half an hour of the bowls.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and anything that you guys, because if you're there, I have the power of the microphone. You know.
You're gonna call us out.
All right.
come up and like I said, one of the clients, famous clients, when I gave her the flyer, she was like, "Oh, I'm bringing my mother. She loves art." So
Ooh,
the art piece is really a hot thing, just bring your stuff, bring your, oh, really? Really? I said, we might, and all you gotta do is just go over there, especially with Philip's music, our music.
mhm.
Um, it really is really good.
Yes.
I mean, when I say, I say really good. I will go before anybody, Stevie Wonder, and we have two people that interact with Stevie Wonder that's working with us. So, and some other things, Bill Cosby, that they're looking for soundtracks and stuff. Um, so yeah, I'm really excited about that. But Sunday, I don't care if it's one person there, but that's not my point.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we're just excited, Star, y'all should see when Star gets into her mode of preparation to produce a show.
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
Great.
So anyway, Sunday at from 2 to 5, um, tell some friends. I'm gonna send out one more thing. And our show that we did Monday was extraordinary. And
Good.
I'm gonna post the link so y'all can check that out. And
Yeah. Also Sunday,
yeah.
Easy is having a thing
Oh yeah, right at 7, right?
at 7. Don't get there at 7:30. The doors close and you cannot get in after
Can't
that.
get in. Pam
So,
wants a ride, and I might be going too. We need a ride from you because Philip is
okay.
he has a gig that night.
Okay, so Sheena's going to, I think. If she can get off like around 6 or 5:35 or 6, then yeah, she'll be going. If she can put in for an hour or two early because she gets off at 7, but she can get off a little earlier than that. Saturday, if you know anybody who needs their their utility bills taken care of, mental health, physical health, Avalon Village is having the second annual you know
Mm-hmm.
to do that. And okay, and I just want to show you before I deliver it to Mama Gwen that I have finished her doll.
Oh, wow.
Oh man. Hold on, I'm gonna make you big so I can see it. Nice.
Mm. Wow.
Whoa.
She spins and she has two faces.
That right there looks like Mama Het. That's beautiful, Mama.
That's nice. That's big too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, she's yeah. She's almost a yard big, yeah.
That's sweet.
A lot of surface to
Is
work on.
that a face on both sides?
Yeah, she
Is that a face
spins.
on both sides?
Yes, she spins.
All right.
She's gonna be on
Oh wow.
a plant hook comes with her, a plant hook, and when you hang her, she will spin.
Okay. Beautiful.
Oh, that is so beautiful and creative.
All right, my loves.
Is there a flyer for that event? Is there a flyer for that event?
Oh, for
Is
Sunday?
there a flyer for the event? The help with no, the help with the bills and different things like that. Is there a
Yeah,
flyer for that
I think
event?
I didn't I put it in WhatsApp or did I? If you go on Facebook, I'll send it to you, Lakeisha. I'll send it to you.
Put
Okay,
it.
just post it again.
Because I want to share it. I
Okay.
want to share it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because people forget. So I want to share it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now I just want y'all to know that, I'm gonna make you special if you want an autograph after I perform, wait, that's one of my Elizabeths. Let her go, let her through, let him through, let Elizabeth roll through. All right.
All right.
Peace out. I love you.
Love you guys.
Love you all.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.